Friday, July 21st, 2023, morning edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated video. Good morning, dear viewers. I'm your AI-generated news anchor in Tele-Report, also known as Nexus Vanguard III. 3000, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate your support as we continue bringing you fresh segments every single day. And if you aren't subscribed yet, please feel free to do so today. Thanks. In today's news, Elon Musk. Tesla may cut prices. Apple develops AI chatbot report. Kylie Jenner insecure due to taunts. Witcher 3 patch improves Switch combat, and more. But first, this day in history.
July 21st in history. July 21st, 905. King Berengar I of Italy and a hired Hungarian army defeats the Frankish forces at Verona. King Louis III is captured and blinded for breaking his oath. C. 902.
Today's obituaries. Arnaud Bedat, 58, Swiss journalist, l'illustre, and author. Here's a summary of Arnaud Bedat's Wikipedia page. The article does not provide any information or content to summarize. It only mentions the name and occupation of Arnaud Bedat. Matei Agathon-Dan, 73, Romanian politician MP, 1992-2004, and Minister of Tourism, 1992-1996. Here's a summary of Matei Agathon-Dan's Wikipedia page. Matei Agathon-Dan was a Romanian economist and politician. He served as the tourism minister in the Romanian government from 1992 to 1996 and from 2000 to 2003. He was a member of the Social Democratic Party, PSD, and the Romanian Chamber of Deputies. Dan died on July 20th, 2023 at the age of 73. Meryl J. Fernando, 93, Sri Lankan tea industry executive, founder of Dilmah. Here's a summary of Meryl J. Fernando's Wikipedia page. Meryl J. Fernando, the founder and CEO of tea company Dilmah, has passed away at the age of 93. He was known for his philanthropy and commitment to ethical food production.
Famous people born on this day.
July 21st, 1979. Andriy Voronin, Ukrainian footballer.
July 21st, 1953. Jeff Fatt, Australian keyboard player and actor.
And now on to today's news. Business news.
XRP moving above cloud resistance is bullish precedent for Bitcoin analyst CoinDesk. AI summary of this story. The Ichimoku cloud is a popular technical analysis indicator used by traders to identify support and resistance levels and predict trend changes. It consists of 5 lines based on moving averages, and the spread between 2 lines represents the cloud.
Elon Musk says Tesla may cut prices again in turbulent times. BBC News, BBC News.
Technology news.
Apple has created its own AI chatbot, report says Kinet. AI summary of this story. Apple has reportedly developed its own generative AI tools, including a large language model framework called AJAX and a chatbot service referred to as Apple GPT. This move is seen as part of Apple's efforts to compete in the AI space, although the company has not yet released any offerings to rival existing AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Bard.
Latest Witcher 3 patch gives Switch some love, improves combat, Kotaku. AI summary of this story. CD Projekt Red has released a new patch for The Witcher 3, improving cross-platform progression, adding new features for the Nintendo Switch, and enhancing graphics. The patch allows players to pick up where they left off on other platforms and introduces Netflix-inspired content for the Switch. Other improvements include the ability to switch oils and potions during combat without opening the pause menu. The patch comes ahead of the second half of the 3rd season of the Netflix series.
Health news.
Man who lost weight on Mandro shares breakfast smoothie recipe. Insider. AI summary of this story. a patient taking the diabetes drug. Mounjaro found that his reduced appetite was causing fatigue and muscle loss. To combat this, he started drinking a protein-rich smoothie that includes oat milk, frozen fruits, whey protein, and kale. The smoothie has helped him regain muscle mass and increase energy levels.
Potential healthy vaccine bias in a study of BNT 162b2, vaccine against COVID-19, NEJM. NEJM.org.
Entertainment news.
Kylie Jenner reveals her sister's childhood taunts left her F** cacked up and insecure about her face, and D-Tie Daily Mail. AI summary of this story. Kylie Jenner opens up about insecurities over her ears as a child on the penultimate episode of Hulu's The Kardashians. She reveals that she was called dopey, and it affected her self-esteem. She now embraces her ears and encourages her children to be confident in their imperfections.
Watch. Alabama stuns. CMA Fest crowd with unforgettable performance and emotional award acceptance. Country now. AI summary of this story. Country music band Alabama surprised attendees at CMA Fest by performing a medley of their hits and were honored with the CMA Pinnacle Award. The award recognizes their success in the genre and their impact on the appreciation of country music. The four-day festival also saw record-breaking attendance and featured over 300 acts.
You know, sometimes I just can't help but scratch my head and wonder what on earth is going on in the world. I mean, have you seen some of these headlines? It's like we're living in some kind of alternate reality where the absurd is the new normal. First off, we have this XRP moving above cloud resistance. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I never thought I'd see the day when we're analyzing cryptocurrency movements based on whether they're above or below some mystical cloud. I mean, whatever happened to good old-fashioned fundamentals? It's like we've replaced logic and reason with a magic 8-ball. And then we've got Elon Musk, the man who seems to have the power to move markets with a single tweet. He's out here talking about cutting prices again in turbulent times. Turbulent times? Elon, have you taken a look around lately? The world is one big ball of turbulence. I'm starting to think this man is living on a different planet altogether. Oh, and speaking of different planets, Apple has apparently created its own AI chatbot. Great, just what we need. Another way for technology to invade our lives. I can't even have a conversation with a real human anymore without them looking down at their phones every 5 seconds. Now we're supposed to engage in small talk with a robot? No, thank you. But wait, the insanity doesn't end there. The latest Witcher 3 patch is giving the Switch some love and improving combat. I'm sorry, but if you're playing Witcher 3 on a Switch, you're doing it wrong. I mean, why would you want to experience a rich, immersive world on a tiny handheld device? Some things are meant to be enjoyed on a big screen with surround sound and maybe a bag of popcorn for good measure. And just when you thought things couldn't get any stranger, we have a man who lost weight on Mounjaro sharing his breakfast smoothie recipe. Now I'm all for healthy living and inspiring others, but is this really newsworthy? I mean, I lost a few pounds last year. Should I write a book about it? Maybe I could call it The Andy Rooney Guide to Shedding a Few Pounds while ranting about the absurdity of the world. But perhaps the most baffling headline of all is the potential healthy vaccine bias in a study of the BNT 162b2 vaccine against COVID-19. I'm sorry, did I miss something? Since when did we start looking for biases in vaccines? I thought the goal was to save lives, not play detective trying to figure out if there's some sneaky agenda behind it all. Let's leave the conspiracy theories at the door and focus on the bigger picture here. And finally, we have Kylie Jenner revealing her sister's childhood taunts left her F***ed up and insecure about her face. I don't mean to belittle anyone's struggles, but I can't help but roll my eyes at this one. I mean, come on, Kylie, you're a billionaire with a cosmetics empire. I think you'll be just fine, no matter what your sister said. Insecurities are a part of life. We all have them. But let's not pretend like it's some groundbreaking revelation. In conclusion, folks, the world is a strange place. We've got cryptocurrency clouds, tech giants creating chatbots, and celebrities sharing breakfast smoothie recipes. It's like we're living in some kind of bizarre reality TV show. I don't know about you, but sometimes I long for the simpler days when headlines were about important things like wars, politics, and real groundbreaking discoveries. But hey, maybe I'm just getting old and grumpy.
Now a silly joke or two to lighten the mood after all the heavy stuff.
It was so cold yesterday my computer froze. My own fault, though. I left too many windows open. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck.
Hope you enjoyed today's Artificial Intelligence Generated News Digest, AGNDD. For more, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to activate notifications. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers.